you did get selected for Origin. You had one game of Origin. It didn't last so long. Can we just quickly talk about that? Was that? I know you. You don't have any malice in you. I know you don't play with malice. Yeah, I mean, not everyone's like that, but you're one of those people who doesn't have any malice. So I can't imagine when it happened. I can't imagine that you went out there to take his head off. What actually happened? Did he slip under you? Was you just too high? What was it? Error of judgment? What was it?
Like I look back on it now, and even just the whole lead up towards the game, I was very excited.
Yeah, pumped up.
Yeah, pumped up. I feel like I learned a lot. Just about playing in them big games, about all right, what's my process going into the game kind of thing. I feel like I was very excited. I wanted to go in straight away, get a carry, which like always want to start the game fast.
Is that because that makes you settle down a little bit because you've had a carry or you've done 100%. A tackle?
Yeah. Every time I go in the game, I'm always trying to find a carry just to get into the game.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Does that settle your nerves down or something?
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like you can go missing in games as well. Like if you're not going to get in, like I remember my first couple of NRL games, I'm watching the game. I'm like, I'm not even playing the game because I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like, all right, give me a carry, give me a tackle, get myself involved in the game, and then I'm in the game, kind of thing like that. And that was always a thing I wanted to do in the first game.
Does Madge did he say that type of thing? Does he Joseph? You got to get in early, get started.
Not really. I feel like it was just I've been working a lot with a sports psych. I feel like, and we always each week would go into a game and be like, all right, how are we gonna target this game, or how are we gonna like what's the plan going into it? And it's always been very simple for myself, just all right, get a carry early and get into the game kind of thing. And then with the Origin game, I feel like I did that, got a quick carry, and then my next thing was, all right, let's get involved by making a decision or a tackle. And then I saw Walsh come down the short side, and I had Gussie on my 3-man, and then I'm like, all right, looking back on it, I shouldn't have went. It was Gussie was on my inside, like it was in yardage too, so like I didn't really need to go.
It should have been his tackle.
Yeah, like he would have would have went out at the back, and then Gussie, obviously Walsh got speed, but I trust Gussie to get there.
Yeah.
Like looking at it now, like I shouldn't have went. But I'm always going to back my instinct and my.
So is that an example of you using your instinct over your judgment? And how often do you have to do that in rugby league?
Oh, you got to do it a lot. I feel like you need to have that, your logical, and then you got like your instinct kind of thing. And I feel like the more games you play in the NRL, the logical starts to come up a lot. I feel like when you first come in, it's a lot of like instinct.
Yeah.
But you still got to keep that instinct. I feel like that's where you get some of the best players in the game. But I feel like if you have a balance between both, that's where you get the
sort
best.
of trying to work out where your optimum is.
Yeah. You got to find out like what works for you, kind of thing like that. So, like going back to the tackle, I should have not gone, but I did go. I backed my instinct.
And you can't pull out.
I can't pull out. Like I'm not going to pull out. I should have maybe had like smaller feet going into contact if I look back on it.
How do you mean small feet?
So when you tackle with your feet, and the best tacklers always have like short feet going into contact. I was covering
short steps, you mean?
Yeah, short steps. I meant. Yep. Yeah. But I was covering a big distance, so I should have shorter feet. And then,
can I just on that? Does that mean if you're running towards Walsh, you can take your big steps to get there in time.
Yeah.
But then as you get there, you should shorten your steps down.
Shorten your steps up to like, get
does that allow you to go laterally or?
Yeah, like if you see Stephen Crichton or Joey Manu, they're very good at, getting to the space and then short feet, and then your last foot should be, if you're going to tackle your right shoulder, then your right foot should be right where they are kind of thing. Whereas if you go big steps, you're going to...
So is that technical?
Yeah, it's technical too. And then, back to the tackle. I watched it. He did slip. He did a bit, yeah. And then my height, I could have been lower. Like, honestly, I didn't mean to hit him in the head at all. No. I didn't mean to hit him in the head at all, but...
But you would have liked to hit him in the chest.
Yeah, I would have loved to got the chest. Like, if I had the chest...
Are you thinking that? I want to get him in the chest?
No, honestly, I don't really think that, like I said, with that logical and instinct. Yeah. I feel like I've been a lot, on that instinct side when I play. And I feel like it was just honestly, it was just an accident. Like I didn't really, obviously I'll go into a game saying I want to play with an intensity and blah, blah, blah. But when I hit him in the head, it was just like, I didn't know if I was going to because I didn't know I got him flush on the head until I got back and then I saw it on the replay and I was like, I didn't know I was going to get sent off. He made the right call. Like at the end of the day, he made the right call of sending me off.
Well, how did you feel? Like what's the feeling that goes through you when he goes, Joseph, come over here?
Yeah, like I thought, like I don't know, a slight chance of I was going to get like 10 minutes or something like that. But I knew, like once you've done something, you're just like, you get sent off and then you kind of walk in the change rooms and then the first thing you think about is the team. Yeah. Because you train that whole 10-day camp just to get to this game and, you want to win. Like you want to win. That's how I feel. And then, you just felt like you let a lot of people down. I feel like I let the team down and then that was the main thing. I felt like I let the team down. And
what do they say to you when
I was very confident. Like everyone was very, they knew like I was like very like disappointed kind of thing like that. So they knew like, all right, get around him. There's still 2 more games. There was still 2 more games. So everyone was very.
What does Madge say?
Madge said the same thing. Like he didn't mean to, like to go for his head. So like it wasn't a thing of anyone getting angry or. It was actually very. Madge brought me into like the camp for game 2 and then put me in extended bench for. Origin 3 as well, so
I saw that.
Yeah, which was very good just to be still part of the the New South Wales. So even though I only played a couple of minutes, but.